This video is closed captioned. The top 10 things to do in Rome, Italy. There is a reason for the famous saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. It shows the idea that the best experiences are had when following the local customs and culture when visiting foreign cities and countries. That's just what I want to do for you today. If you're planning a trip to Italy, it should include Rome. Few cities are steeped in so much history, and even fewer allow you to wander through these unique places. Join me as I work through the top 10 things you have to experience while in Rome. Before I get started, make sure to subscribe to this channel so you never miss a travel video. Number 10. Genicolò Hill. Known as Passeggiata del Genicolò to locals and west of the Tiber River, Genicolò Hill offers hiking and panoramic views of the Eternal City. You can see St. Peter's Basilica and the Arrate della Patria from the summit. You can also spot the Fontana dell'Acqua Paola. Because it sits outside the ancient city, it is not considered one of the famous 7 hills of Rome. This spot is a little off the beaten track and doesn't always make the tourist guides, but it offers a nice break from the crowded tourist areas. It's accessible anytime and is a rare free activity. Number 9. Spanish Steps. The Spanish Steps were built between 1723 and 1726, and the 135 steps are broken up by 3 different terraces representing the Holy Trinity. The name of the steps harkens to a time in the 17th century when the Spanish embassy was located on the square, Piazza de España. The name Spanish Steps have stuck, but their proper name is Scagliata della Trinità dei Monti. Although Roman law does not allow the steps to be used for sitting and enjoying a meal, they're often crowded with tourists. If you want to enjoy the view without navigating the crowds, enjoy a cup of tea at Babington's Tea Room, located at the base of the steps. Number 8. The Pantheon. The Pantheon might not be as grandiose as the Colosseum, but it is celebrated as Rome's best-preserved building. Construction started in 27 BCE under the leadership of Marcus Agrippa. It had a dome and temple added in the 2nd century. The dome is the largest reinforced concrete dome in the world. Pantheon is Greek and means devoted to all gods, but this building was not used as a church until 608. Although you can visit the Pantheon as a tourist every day of the week, the Catholic Mass continues to occur and has been uninterrupted since May of 609. Enjoy a cup of Rome's most famous coffee at the nearby Sant'Eustachio Cafe. They claim to have the best espresso on earth, so swing by to make your assessment. Number 7. Borghese Villa and Gardens. The Borghese Villa offers hours or even days of entertainment. Borghese Villa can provide something to get excited about no matter your interests. The nearly 200 acres include a zoo, several museums, Shakespeare's Globe Theatre replica, modern theaters, restaurants, cafes, and several historical landmarks. The sprawling gardens offer enough distraction to enjoy a lovely afternoon stroll or a picnic meal. The Temple of Asclepius is a personal favorite, a temple on a small island in the middle of Borghese's artificial lake. If you know where to look, you might even stumble upon a water clock installed in the gardens in the late 1800s. Number 6. Cooking classes. If food and cooking is your favorite way to experience different cultures and cities, you should consider taking a cooking class while in Rome. Remember when I said to do as the Romans do while in Rome? Here's your chance. Cooking classes or food tours abound in Rome, depending on what you're looking for. You can focus on pasta making, ice cream for those who can't get enough gelato, pizza making, wine tasting, and more. Number 5. Trevi Fountain. Trevi Fountain, or the Fontana di Trevi, is one of the most recognizable fountains in the world. It was built in the 1700s and stands at 86 feet tall and 160 feet wide. If for no other reason, it's tradition to visit the fountain during your trip and toss a coin into the fountain. You might think you've done this a few times before growing up, but you might not be aware there is a specific way to toss your coins to get the best results. Close your eyes and toss the coin behind you, over your left shoulder using your right hand. 1 coin means you'll return to Rome someday. 2 coins will help you find love in Rome, and 3 coins will set you on the path to marriage or divorce. The city of Rome donates a large amount of the money thrown into the fountain to a charity that assists low-income families. This amounts to over $1.4 million each year. Number 4. St. Peter's Basilica. This entry goes hand in hand with the number 3 spot on this list. St. Peter's Basilica is part of Vatican City, but is technically free to enter independently. If you plan to see this fantastic location for free, make sure to get there early. The line to get inside can be as much as 4 hours long, so trying to beat the crowds is likely your best bet. Remember that this is a religious venue, so appropriate dress is a must. That means that knees and shoulders must be covered regardless of temperature. Failure to follow the dress code will be turned away at the door after your long wait. You can explore the cupola for a small fee, the famous dome that Michelangelo started. Get ready for some stairs. You'll climb several brutal stairs to get your reward at the top. If you'd rather instead explore beneath the ground, small tour groups can explore the Vatican necropolis or Tomb of the Dead. It can be challenging to secure tickets since only 250 are allowed in daily, but well worth it if you can snag some. Number 3. Vatican Museums and Sistine Chapel. Like Villa Borghese, the Vatican Museums and Sistine Chapel can eat up a lot of time. The Vatican is an entirely different country, so you can say you visited Italy and Vatican City during your trip. The museums will take a minimum of 2 or 3 hours to navigate, and the Sistine Chapel might take up to 2 hours after you've waited in line to gain entry. There are numerous museums within the Vatican, and you can think of the Sistine Chapel as one of those museums or exhibits. You can also explore Gregorian, Egyptian, and Etruscan museums, pavilions, courtyards, and other chapels and apartments. The Sistine Chapel is a fantastic example of detailed frescoes showing a variety of holy stories. Michelangelo famously painted the ceiling. The papal conclaves use the chapel, the group that chooses the next pope. Number 2. Colosseum. As one of the new 7 wonders of the world, the Colosseum is a must-see while visiting Rome. As with most of the locations on this list, having tickets in advance will help you skip some of the waits, although security will still add a bit of a delay depending on how crowded the attraction is. There is no specific dress code here as with some of Rome's more religious sites, but shoes and clothing that will be comfortable when climbing stairs would undoubtedly be advisable. Famous for hosting gladiator-style combat matches, the Colosseum has also seen battle reenactments, executions, and theater dramas. Once inside, there are various areas to explore. The seating section has 4 levels. The arena itself has a wooden floor that has since disappeared, and the hypogeum lies between the arena floor and housed animals, combatants, and decorations. Your ticket to explore the largest amphitheater ever built will also get you access to our last pick on the list. Number 1. Roman Forum. The Roman Forum is where, for centuries, the fate of Europe was debated and decided. Few places have such history seeping from their columns. This is a vast area, and it can be challenging to discern what happened on these grounds. The best way to enjoy this area is with a headset or expert guide. You can listen to the stories and appreciate this important tourist attraction. The Basilica of Constantine was the largest building in the Forum, and while only 3 arches remain, it still looms over its surroundings. Several temples dot the landscape, and you can stroll down the Via Sacra, ancient Rome's main street. You can also visit nearby Palatine Hill, the centermost of the 7 hills of Rome and considered the first nucleus of the Roman Empire. We hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comment section below the video. We hope this was helpful for you to plan or inspire a future European vacation. And if you liked the video, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you will be the first to know when we publish a new video. Thanks for watching. Until next time.